welcome back to Budget Beauty. I am Lindsay Beatty. I am the creative force and the face behind Budget Beauty. And this is our beauty haul. We are highlighting products that I have spent good hard-earned money on, that I was excited to buy and that I like to share my purchases about, and stuff that I'm like, we're gonna try it. And it's makeup. So to that aim, we like to buy makeup, and I am planning to also do probably another beauty haul this weekend. So I don't know, I may or may not combine these two videos into one. I don't know, maybe not. But I wanted to do one now because I have time, and it's a small haul. It's not a giant haul, but it's enough that I wanted to be like, oh, I go ahead and do it now, because I finally finished it. Like, I was waiting on all the pieces to come in, and they did. So let's get started. So I have done my little sheet. Y'all see, I did a little printout. This is a printout. I did this in Excel real quick and did some calculating and some formulas. I use Excel every day as an accountant. So yes, I was like, let me go run and throw this in my little spreadsheet real quick. I have a template set up, so it was ready to go. So we got a bunch of stuff in. We got 9 items in, and the beauty haul was solely from Amazon. So this is the Amazon beauty haul. So the total cost of this beauty haul, I'm looking at my little sheet, was $92.96. That is with tax and a little small coupon saving. So let's get her going. So the first thing on this list, I've been using this for a minute now. I've been using it to take off my makeup, and it works very well. I really like the results. I like the after effects on my skin, because once I take off this makeup, y'all can see I have very, very little blemishing or anything. I have a few little spots like over here on my face, a few little ones over here, but nothing massive. I have not had a breakout in a very long time. Fingers crossed, thank goodness. But I like this makeup remover. It is very good, and it works really well with my skin. And I like this brand anyway. Y'all know how much I like the brand anyway. So this is the Neutrogena, and I've talked about this because I bought it before and talked about it in a beauty haul. This is the Neutrogena Makeup Remover Melting Balm. So I have used these in place of, well, I won't say in place of entirely. I use these in conjunction with makeup remover wipes. So for my eyes, because I do not want to get this in my eyes, and I'm very heavy-handed. I know myself very well. I'm very heavy-handed, and I would probably get this in my eyes. I use a makeup remover wipe to take off eyeshadow, liner, and my mascara. Okay. And then I go in with this on my actual face, especially if I've worn like face makeup. I will go in with this, and this to use this to get the face makeup off. Now, it is not as good as the Pharmacy brand. There's a brand called Pharmacy that I had a little small tube of, like, it was like a little small, it probably about 1/4 of the size of this jar. But and it's really good, but it's super expensive. This was $9.90. I want to say $9.91. Yes, this was $9.91 for one jar of this. So I got 2. I did get 2, and I am at the last little corner of this in my first jar that I've bought. So I love it. It's very good. It is very, very good. It says this is a luxurious balm to oil plus vitamin E. And it does leave behind a good feeling, not necessarily residue on my skin. Now, I have to say it does. That's why I say this is not as good as the pharmacy brand. This will leave behind a slight residue. Pharmacy brand does not. But it's not nearly as much as, say, using just a makeup removal wipe. So, and I use the Neutrogena brand makeup remover wipes. So I'm using all Neutrogena stuff when I'm taking my makeup off. And then sometimes I don't want to use the makeup remover wipe. I might use the oil-free makeup remover. I do use that sometimes just to do my eyes, especially if that's the only thing that I've done. Because sometimes I might not even wear lipstick. I might just wear eyeshadow and whatever. And I'll just take that off, and that's done real fast. So I do use a lot of Neutrogena products, and I like how these work together. I do use, after, when I want to do a deep wash, I may use either Laneige, or I use, because I have some of the Laneige Water Bank cleansing gel cream. I think it's a cream. But I also use, I have the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. So if I'm not using the Neutrogena cleanser, Hydro Boost cleanser, I will use the cream on my face. And I do use I use Clean and Clear also. So needless to say, this works really well in my routine. It's very good in my routine. Very pleased with it. That's why you see I bought 2 jars. So total, this was $19.82 for those. Next, let's talk about this She Glam. Because I bought some She Glam. I bought a bunch of She Glam. I've been very pleased with the She Glam that I have. I have already, I have the under eye setting, and I have the loose setting powder from them. Really like it. I also have the setting spray, which is, I discovered there's like 2 other kinds of setting spray from them. This is the Locked In setting spray in the purple. And I was really thinking about going back and getting the yellow one, which is like, it's a matte. And they have one that's in like a green thing. But I like this. I do like this setting spray. It's nice. It is very nice. And this is the loose, if I can pull it out of here, out of my little kit. When I say little, I mean huge kit. This is the She Glam. This is the Insta Ready face and under eye setting powder duo. I really like this. It's a good setting powder. And I can tell the under eye brightening. I can tell it does brighten. So based on those experiences with that She Glam stuff, I went ahead and bought some more stuff. So what I like about She Glam is it's not crazy expensive either. But that setting spray and that setting powder, they were not expensive on their own at all. And neither were the things I bought here. So first thing up, this is let's see if I can find which one I want to start with here. Let's see if I can get myself oriented here. This is the She Glam Air Glow Eye Tint. It's a liquid eyeshadow in the shade Sugar High. I know y'all can't see that because my light's super bright, but this is the liquid, and it's still in the box. I haven't taken it out of the box yet. So that's the Sugar High shade, which is like a pink. I was very excited about that because I'm always in the market for a liquid eyeshadow, or even a stick cream shadow, or even a powder shadow that is pink. I as you can see, I am always looking for a pink that I can make work. So yeah, this is the same thing, the Air Glow Eye Tint, and this is the shade Silver Lining. So this is like a silver clear-ish one. So I'm excited about, I want to try these. I want to see. We're going to use those probably in the buying and trying. We're going to swatch them and see what they do. Now, Um, then we have the She Glam. This is the She Glam Creamsicle Eyeshadow Stick. And this is in the shade, let me see. I'm trying to find a shade real fast. Daydream. So I'm going to take these out of the box in just a second. And then last, I got the She Glam Color Bloom Liquid Blush. And this is in the shade Petal Talk. So it's pink. It's a pink blush. This is liquid blush. So let's unbox these. See what we got. So the eye tint, the liquid eyeshadows, those were $7.99 each. And then the creamsicle eyeshadow stick, in the shade Daydream, that was $5.99. So I want to see what that shadow stick's gonna look like too. I'm curious. So I'm trying to get this out of this box. And of course the plastic is being very difficult. Of course. Because I just want to get this out of here real fast while I'm on camera. Let's see if I can pull it from this end. Oh, I got fingernails right now, so I can unplug this plastic real fast and get it undone. But, all right, there we go. That's better. Okay. All right, so this blush, it says, Color Bloom Liquid Blush. Get flushed with our Color Bloom Liquid Blush featuring nourishing ingredients and a long-wearing, lightweight gel cream formula that loves your skin. A sponge tip applicator applies highly pigmented matte color like a dream and leaves your cheeks pretty and plump. I'm not wearing it, but I already have plump cheeks, so there's that. Okay. So, throw that plastic away. All right, let's open her up. Let's see what we got. Oh, you can also, there's a QR code in here too. I might do that QR code and see. And this is the packaging. The packaging is, again, the packaging is really nice. I really like the packaging. So let's open her up, see what we got. Oh, this is like that, oh, what's the one? Y'all have seen me do this on camera. I just got it. Because it's got the little sponge tip, and then it's got the little dipping thing down in there in the center. I just got this. Who was it? It's a liquid one that I got, and I don't remember who has this. I remember in a little bit. But that's what this reminds me of. But yeah, that does look very pigmented. It looks very pigmented. So let me swatch her. Let me swatch her. I'm actually going to use this later anyway. I'm going to use this in the buying and trying that I'm going to film after this. That's why you see my face is bare with no makeup on. I'm trying to throw this away. So, yep, I'm going to use this. So, we're going to see. Very, 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 very excited about that. All right, so let's open up this these eye tints. Gotta figure out which one I want to use. I want to use the Sugar High, I guess. I did pink makeup yesterday, so I'll probably do some pink makeup today. And then maybe this weekend I'll use this other color for the eye tint. We are planning to go out this weekend to dinner, so I may use the silver then. Maybe I'll use the silver tonight and wait and use the pink then. We'll see, because I think I gotta see what the color swatch it looks like here. All right, so this is, let me see if I can find it. Okay, Air Glow Eye Tint. This is the back of the box. Your lids called, and they want the glow. Not the messy kind, but the kind that lasts, refuses to crease, and blends like a dream. This lightweight, water-infused formula delivers pure pigment in a single swipe. So you can build, blend, and bedazzle without breaking a sweat. Just swipe, smudge, and slay. Okay. All right. I like your little package tees back on the back. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay. I like this packaging as usual. Packaging is real nice. Very clean. Cute. Looks like a vial. Looks like a vial of eyeshadow. So let's take her out the bottom. See what she's given. Ooh, okay. It's like molten lead almost. Let me see what this swipe looks like. Okay. I like that. That's going to be very pretty. As y'all can see. See, it's very reflective. This is it while it's wet. So, we'll see what it's going to look like when it dries down. But, yeah, this is very reflective. Good gracious. Yeah, I might wear this one. I might wear this one tonight. See how this is going to reflect back. I'm going to let this dry. See how that's going to do. All right, let's open up the other one. The other one is the pink. I think it's going to be super reflective also. Taking bets on how reflective that's going to be. But I bet you that's going to be super reflective. This pink will be. I got some new dresses in from Old Navy. I have my bubble dress, and you guys have seen in the main series where I wore a bubble dress and I wore my beehive wig for the first time on camera. Well, that's like a coral pink. And so I got some other coral. I got another coral one. I got a black one, and I got another baby pink one of that bubble dress. So I'm thinking I might wear the bubble dress this weekend when we go out. Now, it is getting a little chilly out there. So I'm going to have something on my arms. I mean, that's mandatory at this point because we're talking about November. So, all right, we opened up Petal Talk. And once this dries down, I can smudge it a little bit. It's still a little wet. But see, that's going to be nice. All right. Same thing on the back of the box. It didn't change. Pretty sure it didn't change. Nope, it didn't. Okay. So, ooh, this is like a mauve. It's a mauve pink, but y'all see that, right? This is a pink. This is the petal. Is this the petal? No, this is the sugar high. Sorry. I'm thinking about that blush. This is the sugar high color. All right, so let's open her up. Pull her out. Swipe it on. Okay. Oh, that's a gorgeous reflective pink. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Oh, it's super shiny. I said it was going to be very shiny. But look at that. Look at that foil reflect. Oh, that is gorgeous. That's going to be super pretty when it dries down. And y'all see, once this is now pretty much dry. The silver linings, that's pretty much dry, and it's super reflective. Gracious. It does have a little shine to it. It reminds me of the Ultimate Glow Shots, except a little bit shinier. It's got a little bit more foil to it. Ooh, we almost talking Danessa Myricks foil type here. But this pink, ooh, this pink is gorgeous. That pink is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to blend it out with my finger. Y'all see, it's still super reflective even once I blended it out with my finger. Wow. Okay. I'm going to enjoy that. I think I'm going to enjoy that. Okay. All right. So that is all well, no, that's not all the She Glam. Hold on. We got the one more thing. This is the Creamsicle eyeshadow stick. So let's take her out of the box. Let's see what the back of the box says. Okay. Different. Creamsicle eyeshadow stick. effortless daily mattes and glam in the bag. This creamy no-tug eyeshadow stick glides on smooth, blends like a dream, and locks in for the long haul. No creasing, smudging, or flaking allowed. Waterproof, long-wearing, and available in matte and shimmer finishes. It's your one and done ticket to eyes that slay all day. Okay. Also has a QR code on the back. Okay. Nice, clean design as usual. Now, and it does kind of give you the color on the band down there at the bottom. I like that. Because sometimes I just want to quickly be able to tell what color I got here. And it does say on the bottom with a sticker what the shade is. It says Daydream. Thank you, because I want to also be able to see it. Because as much as I love ColourPop, it rubs off the thing once you're touching this constantly with oils on your hand and stuff that you're putting on your face. Yes, it's gonna move. So let's see what this looks like. That's what it looks like. And then let's swatch it. Oh, that's pretty. And it's very creamy. See, that's also super highly reflected. Look. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay. And it is very creamy. And, oh, I built that up too. And that's like a second layer of it. And it's super reflective. Even more so. Very good. Okay. So, yes. That is all the She Glam stuff. Yeah, we're going to be using that today. Try to do a real quick buying and trying with these today. One of these today. One of those eye glow tints. I'll probably use one of these sometime during the weekend. Maybe I might. I don't know. I don't know. I have to see which one I'm going to use. Okay. So, next thing on the list. That's all of the She Glam. But that's very pleased with the She Glam purchases. Very pleased. Next on the list is one from a favorite that we already got. But y'all know how I feel about her. I went and bought more in the line. This is the Juvia's Place blushed liquid blush in the shade Barbie Rose. So, I already have Pink Lady, and I have the highlighter in Blushed Lily Glow. This is Barbie Rose. Now, Barbie Rose is a deep pink. I was not expecting this level pink. When I saw the pictures online, it was looking more like, I'm leaning off camera to grab it. It was looking more like Pink Lady, okay? This is a deep, deep pink. So we're going to see. Boy, this is going to be deep color. That is, oh, goodness. Did y'all see? I just did a tiny dot on the back of my hand here. And that is how pigmented and how well it shows up. It's gonna be super pigmented. I'm gonna get my brush so I can diffuse it out. Let me hang on just a second, y'all. Yes. Okay. All right. This is my brush. Let's see what she's giving. Ooh, that is a deep. Look at that. That's what it blends out to be. Oh, that's gonna be pretty. My God, that was one dot. That was one dot. And it was a tiny dot. I did not take the whole thing and touch my hand with it. I just tipped it onto my hand and I diffused this out. Y'all, Juvia's Place, what in the world? This is craziness. Craziness. Ooh, that's going to be so gorgeous. But I have to use a very, very small amount. Because on my skin, that's going to show up like blush. It's going to be blush, which I'm thankful for. Thank you, Juvia's Place. May I have another? I will take it. But that is going to be very, very, very pigmented. So, I have to be very, very careful. I have to pay attention. and use a very small amount and then work it in the back of my hand and then apply on my face, because otherwise I will look crazy. I will look like I have on entirely too much blush. Now, very excited about that one. And that, y'all, I got that on sale. So, usually that is like $18, $20. I got that for $10.80. So, yeah, I'm very excited about that. I was like, let me go get this shade right now. I'll find some uses for it. For $10.80, I'll find every use in the world for it. So, all right, next. Y'all know I love me some Juvia's Place. So I'm very excited about that purchase. Very, very excited. I'm excited about all of these, but definitely that Juvia's Place for only $10.80. Listen, I'm very excited. So next on the list. This is very expensive. This is a little bit more than what I'm used to spending on foundation. However, it has come with rave reviews. And I'm scared this shade is going to be not the right shade for me, but I can always lighten it up because I believe this may be too dark. But we're going to try when I do the buying and trying tonight. Once I finish this video and I record my buying and trying, we're going to test this out and see. Like I say, I can always lighten it up if I have to. So, this came with rave reviews from all of the influencers that I watch and that I keep up with, like Robert Welsh, especially Robert Welsh, because he used the powder version of this. And the powder version came highly recommended. Highly. I mean, he was raving about it. I was like, let me go see if I can get this. Nikki Tutorials also highly recommended this. Beats by Deb. I've seen her use this and she loved it too. This is the Tier Mask Fit Red Foundation in the shade 43N Deep Cocoa. Now, I tested for different color. I tested for, they said walnut. And I was like, really? I don't know. Walnut may not be the right size. Might not be the right color. I don't think walnut going to be the right one. But, and then when I bought this off of Amazon, they did not have the color I was looking for. However, I did not want to let this go because they do not carry the liquid version. The ones I'd heard people rave about were the powder version of this. Their cushion fit powder compact foundation. And I was like, well, do they make a liquid one? Because I don't want to use powder foundation. And so, yeah, apparently they just released this year. So, in a liquid form. So that's why I went on ahead and got it off of Amazon. I found it on Amazon, and I did actually test for the deep cocoa. Also, it was weird. Depends on what I use the testing feature at Ulta because they have this in the powder. So I said, well, I usually can find a perfect match through Ulta's testing. It's very good for me. So, where they do the Find My Shade. So I did this one, and it gave me several based on the different products. I said, oh yeah, I use this product as the base. That ones that I know that are an exact match for me, I did that one. I did those. I tended to stick to those. But I'm super excited about this. Super excited. Super. I'm very excited. So let's see what the back of the box says. Okay. Tier Mask Fit Red Foundation 43N Deep Cocoa. The skin adhering cover foundation offers long-lasting, breathable coverage with skincare ingredients for a flawless, weightless finish. And then it says completed clinical trial test. Prevents makeup smudging in masks. Really? Okay. That's very specific. Okay, well, Okay. 72-hour long-lasting coverage. And then they have a star, because they have a star next to that completed clinical trial test. The star says applicable only for 34W toffee. That ain't the shade we got. And toffee does not match me. Toffee is like entirely too light. I looked at that one and I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm toffee at all. So I'm like, well, dang it. I prevents makeup smudging and mask. I kind of want that because I'm fixing to wear a mask for the next 2 days because I have a conference to go to and there's going to be a lot of people in there. Ooh-wee. It's going to be a lot of people in there. So I'm like, I got to wear a mask. So I was just planning just not to wear makeup, period, because I'm like, if I got to wear makeup, I'm going to wear a mask 2 days. I don't need to wear makeup. I can go 2 days without wearing it. So, it says directions. Take an appropriate amount and thinly apply it on the face in the direction of skin texture and pat into skin for a seamless finish. Shake it lightly before use. That's highlighted. Says, please read and understand the instructions and precautions before use. Also, the usual external use only, keep out of the reach of children. Discontinue use if signs of irritations and rashes appear. Dermatologist tested. I'm hoping. Tear is Korean, and y'all know Korean skincare is very good. So I'm hoping this will be fine. I'm really hoping this will be fine. I'm hoping. So, very excited. Gonna use it. Y'all know I use Laneige, which is also Korean skincare. So I'm like, I would like to get into it a little bit more. My only problem with some of the recommended ones is they don't have it for my skin tone. I was very surprised that I found this in my skin tone. They're getting better. They are getting better. They are doing a lot better with a larger shade range for people with darker skin. But there was one that Robert Welsh had suggested it, and I was like, ooh, let me go look it up. It did not have my shade at all. They were like, brown shade where? What we need that for? And I'm like, I would buy this right now, but you don't have my shade, so I can't. Like, the shade range was not even close to brown at all. There was nothing close to brown. And I'm like, so yeah, so that, and my friends, is the Tear Mask Fit Red Foundation. Okay, that was $21.60. That's why I say it's a splurge, but it's Tear. So I'm like, all right. From what I've heard about this, I'm willing to spend $21 for it. I also have some foundation here that's $25. I have some of the Juvia's Place Natural Radiance and some of the their I Am Magic Velvety foundation. That's not cheap. That's like $25, $24. So yeah, I've been known to splurge a little bit on some foundation, but in Juvia's Place defense, it's worth the $25. It's very, very good. Very good. I get excellent results from it. And it's a perfect match. And now I have some shades that are not the right. I bought them. They were not the right color. So hopefully we're going to test this Tear out and see if this is the right shade. If it's not, I can always bring it back up a couple of shades. I got stuff that will help with that. So anyway, last thing on the list. Last thing. Y'all know I got like 3 of these other sticks. I think I got 3 of them. I got a purple, I got a blue, and I got a green. So I have 3 other sticks. Well, now I got 4. This is the Maybelline New York Color Tattoo Multi-Use Eyeshadow Stick. It's in the shade I Am Rare, which is Gold Shimmer. Now, I really like these sticks. I have really, really come to like these. Um, I've been impressed with them. I think they're very good. I think um, I think they're very impressive. The color payoff is nice. They blend well. They go with a variety of other, like sometimes I don't want to use a ColourPop shadow, and I may just want to use the ColourPop BFF cream gel liner. They match well with that. So yeah, I mean I'm cool with that. So I'm trying to take this wrapper off. Get this out of here. Okay. Yeah, this is in the shade I Am Rare, and it is very gold. So let's see what she swatches like. Huh. That's a nice gold. Now it don't look like much, but I mean it is pigmented. It is actually very pigmented. And this will go great with I've been really using these as fill-ins sometimes. Sometimes I wear these as a base, but a lot of the time I use these as fill-ins with something else in conjunction with something else. But I think this will go well with the Nessa Myricks foil, Color Fix Sticks foil Artemis. I think that's going to go really well with that. So, that, my friends, concludes the beauty haul. I am very pleased with my purchase. Very pleased, and I'm going to be using some of these products very shortly. We will be doing a buying and trying very shortly with this, and I mean when I say very shortly, I mean in the next probably like 20-30 minutes. Probably in the next 20-30 minutes. So yeah, I'm very, very, very pleased with these, and I'm gonna be testing it out and seeing what we got. Very, very pleased. So I want to thank you for watching, and come back and watch our beauty hauls, our buying and trying, because buying and trying directly feeds into the beauty haul. So if I post a beauty haul, I'm fixing to go do a buying and trying shortly thereafter, because I will have bought something that I really want to try and put a look together for. We also have our main series, and we have the breakdown. So I'm very, very pleased with where we are progress-wise with our series and how many that we have. I have a couple of others I have in mind, such as I would like to do something. So you guys see, yes, you see me do my makeup for special events, and we go out and we do stuff. But I'm very much in the pinup lifestyle and the vintage community. I enjoy doing things related to pinup and vintage, and also doing just campy horror and retro spooky vibes. So and maybe even a little something once I start getting caught up on I would like to watch Dracula and do. I'm getting into Dracula. I've watched the first episode and I really liked it. I went all the way back and watched the first season, first episode, like their first episode. And I found the first season that they did on YouTube. So I've been I've been saving videos and going back to watch it later. So I'm thinking about doing something with that and doing a vlog here about just life as pinup and as a pinup enthusiast and connoisseur, maybe some burlesque, if we could ever go do burlesque again. I've been to burlesque once, and it was a very small show that came here. They traveled around, so yeah, Also, too, y'all know we go to events like we go to the Cherry Blossom Festival that's here, Punk Flea Market. We go to that. We try to go twice a year because they come twice a year to Columbia. I try to go to. Been trying to find some car shows to go to because I really like looking at old cars. The Cherry Blossom Festival also has a car show, so I went to that this year. I didn't get a whole lot of photos, but as I intended to, but we do go to that. yeah, I very much enjoy just going to events, and I usually dress pinup when I go. So and I have a good time, and I tend to dress pinup on the weekend. So and I dress pinup for work. A work appropriate style, so I don't get yelled at and sent home. Cause I'm like, hey, if I go home, that's it. I'm not coming back for the rest of the day. And I know they're gonna be like, but you need to use some leave for that. I'm not doing that either. So we just avoid all of that from the beginning and just be work appropriate. So yes, but we go to a lot of events and things throughout the year. We've started going again, really in the last 2 years or so, because we were very much, once COVID hit, we went back in the house and we did not come out because I am high risk, like in 5 million different ways. And so I was like, I do not want to get sick, and I'm trying not to get sick at all. And so I did manage to avoid it for a long time, but once I got sick, I was like, yes, this is what we were trying to avoid. So once everything calmed down, we started coming back out and going to events. So we're really trying to get back in the mode of traveling. So we'll see. So maybe I might add some series and things. We're also working on possibly adding our Bath and Body Works appreciation series because that's what it is. It's also a please notice me, senpai, so I can get on Bath and Body Works PR, please, because I really like Bath and Body Works. I spent a lot of money in there, and I would love to support it with doing like videos and things, but we're not there yet, so we'll see. But I want to thank you for watching. Come back and watch more of our series later. Stay tuned for new series, and keep an eye out for our buying and trying that is fixing to follow up after this beauty haul. Yay! More makeup playing with. I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. Peace.